whatever. Um, Another point I say is that black women are also wearing very revealing clothing. And I think as black women you shouldn't do that to yourself, because I think it's just exploiting your body. Like your dignity, I think, is one thing that you can keep, you know, like you don't have to let it go. Black women wearing short clothing and revealing stuff it only attracts attention from men of all races, you know, and I just don't think that's what we should be doing. I guess I believe in the purity of oneself before marriage, or some sort of form like that, and I think by doing this you're only asking to be sexually harassed, and it makes it harder for black men to be able to defend you or to look out for you. So that's, I guess, 5 points. We should also, and the 6th point I'm making is that I also kind of went over with the whole knowledge of self, but we should learn about religion. I think many of us are blindly in a religion. I don't think I am, because I wasn't born a Muslim. I actually converted. I think too many of us are. I guess this goes for all people. We believe in a religion simply because we believe in it, without reason. I've spoken to many Christian black people, and I've questioned about their religion, and the answer they'll give is quite shallow and quite naive. Like I'll say something like, "Don't you think Christianity was taught to African Americans and Jamaicans and other West Indians and people of the African diaspora through slavery, that their original religion was taken from them?" And I say to them, "Why do you believe in such a religion?" And they will get angry and say to me, "It is the right religion," something like that. And I'll say stuff like, if you go into a church, you might see a white Jesus or white God on the wall. Does that not imply that God is white? And as black people, it seems strange to believe in such things. And they just get angry and they say that that's not true, etc., etc. And I'm not saying that we should all become Muslims, because that is not the way it should be. I think we should, black people should learn about the religion. If they are Muslim, they should also learn about their religion. They should, you know, and I think once you understand why you're a religion, you know, you can decide what religion you really want to be, or if you want to be no religion, you know, atheist or agnostic or something like that. And I guess you want to know why I converted to Islam, and I've already told you about how white people taught it to my ancestors, and that's the way they interpreted it and became it. It was forced into them. In West Africa, they were most likely to be Muslims back then. And I guess even when I was younger, I thought of Christianity as I tried to embrace it, because I wasn't very religious back in the day, and I thought maybe I can see God as if He is not white. You know, I can try and see Him as black, but I think it's just so. It's just imprinted in our brain that He is white, God white, in Christianity, that you start believing it. In the book, The Color Purple, I think Alice Walker go through a little bit about how we try so hard to get rid of this white image that I think is in Christianity. We know some people, they become agnostic and such because it's easy to see God as no color. You know, in Islam, there's no race given to God. And I think simply by saying, if a Christian was to call God Allah, I think it gets rid of all the connotations that He is white. But obviously, I'm not telling you what religion you should be. Black people should be whatever religion they choose to be, but I think they should have some sort of knowledge of it. Now that's all the kind of rules or ideas I believe that black people should have to better themselves as a race. I've kind of gone with the Black Unity, the whole thing of you know, we should have our own shops and our own businesses to be so we can support ourselves and things like that. And I just hope that one day we can sort of embrace it, or other better points that someone has brought up, and we can have some sort of you know, well, black people will get further in from the stage they are right now, because we are in a terrible state, really, to say the truth. I mean, we've got equality, they say, and you know, but we're still in this terrible position. And I think only through you know, intelligence and self-defense, and all those points I've already made, we can find freedom. And I don't mean freedom in a legal sense, but freedom in a mental sense.